Hey guys, today we're back with another firearms review. And today on the channel, we'll be reviewing the Mark IV Ruger 22-45 Lite. Stay tuned for this one. All right guys, once again today we are back with a Ruger Mark IV 22-45 Lite, L-I-T-E. The reason they call it Lite is because, as you can see here, we have a polymer frame, 22-45. It's got that 45 ACP grip to it, or the 1911 grip angle to it. You also have cutouts here in the metal to where you can see the barrel, beautiful golden color, just like the trigger, and just like the channel's name, golden, which I like. Also on top of it, we have the Wolf EDG by Cyclo Optics, so we're going to be testing that out a little bit today. Forward from there, we have the Otter Creek Labs Titanium 22. It's the best 22 can on the market. Plus a bunch of great guys. Appreciate them sending it to the channel for us to keep on these 22 pistols. We sure do appreciate for them, but good setup all together right now. Let's go ahead and shoot a little bit. All right. The only thing bad about these Rugers, limited capacity of 10 rounds. So right there we are shooting the 22, or the, the CCI standard. So as you can hear, they are subsonic, so they sound pretty good. Let's go ahead and take a few more shots on the steel. Empty again. So let's go ahead and check out that trigger while we're sitting here together. So anyway, safety's off. Let's go ahead. Once again, a lot of take up, a lot of creep, pow. So the reset, here's your reset. Very long reset. Let's try that one more time. There we go. So if anytime when I'm shooting this gun, you kind of see me like, I feel like that trigger should be a little bit better. Don't get me wrong, it's not a bad trigger per se, but it could be a little bit better in my opinion. Also as well, go ahead and lock it open. We can put the gun on safe right here, and is ambidextrous as well, so if I'm left or right-handed, safe is up, fire is down, and I can drop the slide on the gun, making it ready to go. Take a few more shots with her. There we go. Empty again, once again, very limited capacity, just 10 rounds, but not too bad. Throw another magazine in here, drop it, and we're ready to go. Ten more rounds downrange. So as you can see here as well, there's a little bit of a button here at the bottom of it that makes the magazines shoot out very good. Always got tension on it. That way, if you hit the magazine release, you're always going to have the actual magazine come out. So that being said, very good looking pistol. Let's go ahead and load it up and take a few more shots. All right guys, so now we have something different loaded up. We have the CCI standard, then CCI quiet, standard quiet, standard quiet, standard quiet, all the way to 10 round magazine. We've got two of them loaded, then one mag full of the CCI quiet, and then one mag full of the CCI standard. So this round here will be starting off with a CCI standard, then the CCI quiet. We have not tried it in this pistol before, so it might not function, but at least it gives you all a kind of an idea of how it sounds. So this will be the standard. Here's quiet. Gosh, dog, okay. Oh, we had a failure. All right. Yeah, I hope we ain't got to do this the entire time, but I think we're going to have to. Once again, CCI standard, CCI quiet. That right there is something. Standard, quiet. All right, we are empty. So once again, you can see the difference between the CCI standard and quiet. The quiet truly does sound just like a BB gun. I mean, that's the closest thing I've heard to a BB gun in firearms that you can come to. They also make a standard, or they also make a CCI quiet auto loading that will function in these, but this is just a standard quiet. I think that's more for bolt action guns, but once again, standard and quiet. So standard, quiet. Gosh. Yeah, I can feel it doesn't even have enough to come close to racking it back. Still very interesting though. All right, empty. So pretty much if you wanted to be as quiet as possible, I mean, you needed this thing to sound just like a bump in the night pretty much. That's how it would need to be. Here's nothing but standard, so we won't have to manually rack the gun every single time. All right, empty on that. And then we're going to have to manually rack the gun every time on this one. But at least you all will get to hear how quiet this thing is. Empty. Bows, the easiest thing are I mean, it sounds like you're taking like a rock about the size of about a half of your hand and just throwing it barely into a pond. That's what it sounds like. I mean, it sounds great, but we need to get some MCCI auto loadings and try them out because I thought the quiet would work on these, especially with the suppressor, but I guess not. So let's go ahead and load up and do our final thoughts. All right, guys, let's take our final shots through the Ruger Mark IV 2245 Lite. Empty. All right. You all right, cameraman? If I throw them, I'll tell you that. So also too as well in this review, we've used a mixture between federal bulk ammunition, some bulk ammunition we found in a Crown Roll bag. Everybody has one of them, don't they? The bulk ammunition, the Crown Roll bag just hanging around. 22 standard and 22 quiet CCIs. Take a few more shots. Did you hear that?
Yeah, somebody come back at it.
And that's why we use our glasses, especially on 22s.
That wouldn't help you with no glasses. That's a bullet.
I heard it. It sounded just like he was cutting our.
It did.
There we go. I was aiming over there and I hit that one swinging thing, or I might have just hit it in an angle or something, but we won't shoot at them no more in. You'd think it's them bigger ones that'd be a little bit more dangerous. Alrighty guys, so there is approximately 500 rounds downrange with a Ruger Mark IV 2245 Lite. So truthfully speaking, if you're looking for a Ruger Mark IV, this is my favorite Ruger on the market. 22 anyway, 22 pistol that Ruger makes on the market. The reason I say it for is because your approach angle, especially with that grip, just looks great. It feels great as well in the hand. I've been shooting 1911s my entire life, and this one feels just like natural in my hand. It just does. Controls feel natural. Magazine release, slide catch, it just feels great in the hand. Plus too as well, you have a good set of iron sights here, adjustable in the back, just a shredded front, black sight. You also have that rail here that you can take off if you like just to run the iron sights on it, which you can. You know, you also have the Ruger 2245 tactical that you can get. It's got the big gaudy rail down here. I think it looks goofy. I think it takes away from the aesthetics of this gun. This gun right here has everything, technically speaking, that you need and nothing that you don't, in my opinion. Like I said, you've got the cutouts here that you can see that beautiful golden-esque barrel in there. Got the golden trigger. This thing just complements itself all the way around. Never had a single failure one today, which is pretty normal for Ruger, especially with their 22s. They've been building these for, I mean, shoot, since the 60s. They've been doing a great job at them. We're getting ready to review a Hunter as well, the Ruger 22 Hunter. So, you know, that's why I brought up that grip angle, because especially on these right here, it just feels so natural to me. I have yet to shoot the Hunter. We're getting ready to start the review on it very soon, but that's one thing I'm not looking forward to is that grip angle. This one right here, though, like I said, it points perfect, points great, and exactly right where I have it every single time. It just feels so very natural to me. So if you're looking for one of the best 22s on the market, look no further. Get you the Mark 2245 Lite. Like I said, my favorite 22 pistol by Ruger that they have on their market, and I think that you will be happy with it as well. So guys, once again, thank you to Ruger for sending it to us to review today. If it wasn't for them, we would not be able to make this review. But if it wasn't for you all, we wouldn't be here in the first place. So guys, appreciate y'all viewing as always. Like and subscribe for more gun reviews, and I'll see y'all in the next video.